come to the next thing called simplifying fractions. Simplifying fractions. What does it mean to simplify something? Okay. Okay, to turn something into its shortest form that can never be broken down again. What about you? Okay, to make something more easier. Okay. All right. Having done all of this, so simplifying fractions would mean making fractions in a very simple form. The reason why we must simplify fractions is because of equivalent fractions. This is because equivalent fractions tend to make you write one fraction into different forms. So for example, if we are all researchers or we are mathematicians, of course we are, and then we are working on a project, are you following? And then Melvin writes 2 out of 5. Sophia writes 4 out of what? 4 out of 10. Ednam writes 4 out of 10, maybe. Let's write them here. So maybe you write 2 out of 5. The next person writes 4 out of 10. Anna writes
8 out of 20.
8 out of 20. Each one then talk. So 4 out of 10 times 2. 8 out of 20 times 2 times 2. Any other equivalent fraction? Oh, any other equivalent fraction for this? 16 out of 40. Yes, exactly. Now, if we all write this, we are all on the same research team, and we all write these varieties for our answers, you realize that it may take some time for us to be able to, I would have to calculate and try interpreting what you are writing. But we can write it in a form that every one of us on the team can relate with. Do you get that? So we want to write in a simple form that when this one to pick up, okay, because somebody could even write, let's say, 2,000 over 5,000. So you just get a simpler form. So that's why we must learn about simplifying fractions. So how then? Yeah. So if I'm giving a number like this, if I'm giving, how then? So in a case where the team does not agree on the same number, and I'm giving a number like 8 out of, okay, let's start from 8 out of 20. I could just go this way. So simplifying has to do with, it would have to do with breaking numbers down. Breaking numbers down. So how do I break this number down? Breaking would have to be with cutting, right? And which arithmetic sign has to do with cutting or breaking? Is what? Division, right? Division. Is that okay? So if I'm cutting or breaking, I'm dividing. That would mean, what do you want me to divide this with? What number can divide the top and the down? Any number that can divide the top and the down.
4.
Okay. Okay, let me start with 4. Or 2. Let's start with 2 first. So divided by 2, divided by 2. What's 8 divided by 2? 4, alright. 20 divided by 2?
10.
Okay, 10. But can we divide this further? Can we divide this further? What number should? What? Alright, 2. So we can use 2. So what's 4 divided by 2?
2.
And then 10 divided by 2?
5.
5. Have you seen that when we just did this, we arrived at the beginning? Can you see that? Do you get that? So 8, 20, 2 or 5. We are here. Let's try for another number. Maybe. Okay, this one we are just guessing numbers. 16 out of 40. What should we use to divide the top and the down? Let's give a good guess. 4. Okay, let's try. Divided by 4. Divided by 4. What do we get? 16 divided by 4. 40 divided by 4. 10. What should we use to divide the top and the down? 2. Right, divided by 2. What's 4 divided by 2?
2.
Okay, 2. 10 divided by 2. Okay. So 5. Right? Have you realized that we got the same guy here? Need my blue pen. Alright, so we have this. So 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5. So these are all simple forms, right? So now, are you paying attention? Okay, however, we can't also be guessing numbers on and on and on. There's something we can use. Watch here. There is something we can use. And that thing can help us divide numbers without moving through steps. We learned that in our previous term. What's that? It's up here. There's something we can use that would help us not to be cutting by guessing what we divide with. Prime numbers, yes, you're very close. You. Not very close. It's an F word. The factors. Yeah. So yes. All we've been doing so far is factors. We are using various factors. You see, so I'm a factor ninja. I break numbers. So factors break numbers. You realize that what we are using all the while is. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay. What we are using all the while are factors. Watch here. We have to get a certain factor that will do the job for us once. So we said factors are like ninjas. So just watch it this way. We need somebody to cut, and we brought smaller ninjas, and then they cut. But as for the smaller ninjas, watch here. We need somebody to cut, right? Or to divide for us, to make the thing so simple. We brought smaller ninjas. So this one cuts, but it was not cutting as fast as we can. Another person also have to cut. So one ninja cut, the next ninja cut before we arrived. This one to one ninja cut, another ninja cut before we arrived. But we'd have to look for that ninja. That ninja that will cut just once. And that's all. What would it be? It's an H. Start with H. Exactly, highest common factor. Alright, so let's try for. So it means that if we can find the highest common factor for the numerator and the denominator, we'll just go one step and then we are done cutting. Are you following? Alright, so let's find the HCF, highest common factor of 8 and 20. Factors of 8. So 8, 1. Next one. 2, 4. And 8 itself. Alright. Factors of 20.
2, 4.
Okay. 5. 10. And then 20. Okay. So what's the highest common factor between these two guys? 4. So therefore, 4. So it means that if we should just use 4 to cut, so that would be 8 over 20 divided by 4. So 4 is that ninja that will get the work done for us. 1. So he has a what belt? Is it a black belt? Yes. What's the highest belt?
Red.
Are you sure? Okay. The best belt. 8. So 20 divided by 4. What's 8 divided by 4? 2. 20 divided by 4. 5. You see, we just arrived there. Yeah. We just got there one step. So this ninja, we just got here too. Alright, so let's try for this other number. Pay attention here. 16 and 40. Are you following?
Yes.
Alright, 16 and 40. Okay, factors of 16.
1.
This is quite lengthy. So 1, 2,
3,
4.
8. 6 and 8.
The 6 part?
Yes.
6, nothing. So that'll be what? 8. And then 16 itself. Now 40. We have what?
1.
It was 2,
4.
4,
8.
5. Zip at 5, 8. 8 times what? 8 times 5, right? Okay. Then what? 10 times 2. Can you see that? Then 4 times. Okay, no, yes. Okay, sorry. 10 times 4. 5 times 8. I think the last one is what? 2 times what? 2 times what gives us 40? 20. Then 1 times 40 itself. Is that okay? So what's going to be the highest common factor here?
4. 8.
Okay, alright. Okay, so we have 8. So 8. Bella, are you following? Alright. So we divide the top and the down by what? By
8.
okay. Okay, what's 16 divided by 8? 2. So 2. 40 divided by 8. 40 divided by 8. 5. So we've arrived at the same point in just one step. Do we get it? Alright.